Imagine this. You're part of an expedition. You get completely lost in the wilderness, and you totally fail your original mission. But then you stumble upon the ruins of a civilization that has completely vanished. Well, we're about to dive into an ancient record that tells this exact story of loss, discovery, and a really mysterious set of 24 gold plates.
So this is what they found. Not the city they were looking for, but a silent, desolate landscape. The record says the land was just covered with bones. So many that it compared them to the hosts of Israel. We're talking about a massive population. It's a pretty chilling discovery, and it really sets the stage for a huge mystery.
So, who sent this expedition in the first place? It was a man named King Limhi. He sent 43 of his strongest men out into the wilderness to find help, to find a neighboring city called Zarahemla. But yeah, what they found instead, well, it would change everything. You know, their journey started with so much hope, but it turned into confusion really fast. Their mission was pretty straightforward: find the city of Zarahemla and get some backup. Instead, they got lost. And while they were lost, they discovered this land of bones. So they returned home, but not with allies. They came back with these strange artifacts, actual proof of a civilization that had been utterly wiped out. And look, this proof wasn't just stories or some rumors they'd heard. They brought back physical, tangible evidence. And the absolute centerpiece of their discovery was this: an ancient record, the actual written history of the very people who had vanished from the earth. Okay, this is the real heart of the mystery. They found 24 plates made of pure gold and just covered in engravings. Now, this isn't just treasure. It's so much more than that. It's like a library. It's the voice of a dead civilization, just waiting to be heard. And beyond the plates, they found remnants of what looked like a warrior people. Huge breastplates of brass and copper still in pretty good shape, but also swords whose handles had completely rotted away and whose blades were just eaten up with rust. It paints this really vivid picture of a mighty people who met a very violent and very final end.
So they have it, the history, maybe even the answers to why this entire civilization fell. It's probably all locked away in these golden plates. But there's a huge problem. No one can read them.
King Limhi states the problem really plainly here. They have this incredible record, a direct link to the past, but the language is totally foreign. The engravings are just meaningless symbols to them. It's kind of like having the key in your hands, but you have no idea where to find the lock. This is the desperate question King Limhi asks a man named Ammon, who, get this, had recently arrived from the very city of Zarahemla the expedition was trying to find in the first place. You can just feel the weight of this question. It's not just idle curiosity. He needs to understand what caused their destruction, maybe to avoid the same fate himself. And right here, the whole story just pivots. This unsolvable mystery meets a potential, almost miraculous solution. See, Ammon has an answer for the king, and it is definitely not what you'd expect. Ammon's response just brings immediate hope into the room. He says, "I can assuredly tell thee, O king, of a man that can translate the records." He knows someone who can help, and not just a scholar or a linguist, but someone with a very specific and, according to this text, a divine ability. This is the key. The man who can translate is called a seer. According to Ammon, a seer is someone who has a gift from God, and they get these special tools called interpreters that let them understand and translate ancient records. It's presented not as a skill you can learn, but as a gift you're given. Now, the text makes a really important distinction here. A seer is also a prophet and a revelator, someone who speaks for God. But being a seer is described as something even greater. It's like an expansion of those other roles, with its own unique abilities. So what exactly makes a seer greater? What can this person do that a prophet alone can't? Well, the record lays out some pretty extraordinary abilities. This is the power of a seer. We're talking about way more than just translating languages. It's about transcending time and knowledge itself. They can see the past, they can know the future, they can make secret things known and bring hidden things to light. Basically, they can reveal things that are completely impossible to know otherwise. It's the ultimate tool for discovery. King Limhi's reaction is just pure joy and awe. He immediately gets it. It's like a light bulb just goes on. The plates and the interpreters, they were made for each other. This whole unsolvable mystery was created with its own solution, just waiting for the right person with the right gift to bring it all to light.
And this is the ultimate purpose of such a powerful gift, isn't it? It's not for personal gain or for fame. According to the text, God provides this ability so that one person can serve everyone else, to bring knowledge, understanding, and wisdom out into the open for the benefit of all.
So the story ends with King Limhi just marveling at this amazing solution, but he also kind of laments how people often won't seek out wisdom even when it's available. And that leaves us with a final thought, doesn't it? The king was desperate to unlock a history he couldn't read, but what about the wisdom that's already in a language we do understand, just waiting right in front of us?